A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you are all enjoying the day so far. Yes, my peeps, it's a beautiful Monday morning and I want to talk some cricket. Cricket, lovely cricket. So West Indies and England, they will do battle tomorrow in the fourth T20 game of the series. Both teams will be looking for a victory. West Indies will be looking for a victory there to close out this, to win the series. And England will be looking to get a victory to tie up the series and force it into the final game. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Also, we see where Jason Holder was given an award. So we're going to take a look at that. You know, the former West Indies captain. He, you guys would remember during the Big C time, during the pandemic, he was there, and doing his thing. So we're going to talk about that. Just give a listening ear until the end. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. And also leave a comment in the comment section. So just to be clear, this is not my playing 11 for tomorrow's game, right? This is not the keys to victory as yet. Those will probably come later on today. This is just me talking a little bit about the ground over there in Trinidad and Tobago, and a couple other things. So just listen and let me know what you all think. So let's just touch on the T20 first before we talk about Jason Holder and his award. So the game will be played at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, right? And first thing I want to say to the fans over there in Trinidad and Tobago, you need to go out and support the team. Go out and support the team. You understand? Pack the stands. Usually when cricket is being played in Trinidad and Tobago, the support is usually good. We know that the incident between one of your own and the CWI selectors, we know that is still fresh in your minds, right? But we're asking you guys to go out and go in the stands and help the team across the line. Sometimes they need a 12 man, They have 11 out upon the field. Sometimes they need a 12 man to help the team get across the line in terms of support and cheering and things like that. So just wanted to put that out there. The fans of Trinidad and Tobago, they're over there, go out and support the team. The ground now, my people, the last time the West Indies played there, I think it was earlier this year when we played against India. And Shubman Gill, I can remember him doing an interview after one of the game, and he was saying, the pitch was a little bit tricky to bat on because early up the ball comes on to the bat, but as the day goes on, as the game goes on, it gets a little bit more difficult, gets a little bit tricky. You understand? So these are little things I am sure Darren Sammy and his captain Ravman Powell will be looking into. I'm sure they will be thinking what sort of conditions, what the conditions are like, just to make sure that any sort of advantage that we can get, we get it. So if it is a case where it's best based on history that we bat first, then we bat first. If it's a case where it's best where we bowl second, we bowl second. But based on my memory here, without digging up the archives or anything, usually that pitch helps with spin, right? So if we're going in with the two spinners, we are probably gonna be feeling good. But we have to remember that they have spinners of their own. So we have to plan around that, knowing that that pitch, that ground there usually offer some good spins. So that is basically it where that part of the video is concerned. Don't want to go down too much into the game itself. Later on, I'm going to give my playing 11 and the keys to victory. Jason Holder now, my people. Jason Holder. So Jason Holder was awarded based on what I'm seeing on the CWI website here, it says, they are sending out congratulations to Jason Holder after he received an award there. And one thing I have to say to my viewers and subscribers, Jason Hall has always been a good servant of West Indies cricket. Things are probably not going his way all the time these days, but remember that he stepped into West Indies cricket. I think he took over the youngest captain that we have ever had in his early 20s. You understand? And went through thick and thin with him. So we still want we still want to big him up. So based on what I'm seeing here, CWI says congratulations to Jason Holder for receiving the Wisden's 5 Cricketers of the Year for 2021. Right? They say Holder would have led the West Indies on tour of England in 2020 during the pandemic time. I don't know why this is just being awarded or this is just being brought forward, but shout out to Jason Holder. The other players, Dam Sibley, Zach Crawley, Mohamed Rizwan, and Darren Stevens alongside Jason Holder there. So congratulations to the man himself and shout out to him. There's something that I want to touch on before I jump out of here, my viewers and subscribers. We didn't really get a chance to talk about the West Indies A team that visited South Africa recently, because we went straight into this England series here. Now, the fact that we are going to be playing a test series against Australia early next year, I am just looking and I am wondering to myself, how many of the guys that played in that A series we can say, yes, we can seriously consider them to be a part of the squad, or we can seriously consider them to be a backup in the event something happens to some of the quote-unquote superstars or first-team players. Because even the usual West Indies starters that were on that tour found it difficult. Joshua De Silva didn't score anything until the final day. He got a century. Same with Kirk McKenzie. He got 80 there on the final day. And it's really tough. It's really tough, my viewers and subscribers, when we see first team players going and they are not really reaping the rewards. Shamar Joseph was there and Kevin Sinclair. You understand? Those two guys did pretty well. Jaden Seals, as we know, would have picked up an injury. I think I don't remember if it was the last live show that we did, but we were talking about the spinners that probably will go to Australia. And I was saying Moti is definitely our frontline spinner. And one person was saying, the only other option where spin is concerned to partner Moti would be Kevin Sinclair. And he's probably the only one coming out of that tour that I can say, yes, I am really satisfied with how he performed. Not saying the others didn't put up some performance or didn't put up some work, but Kevin Sinclair, if once you look at it, you can see how he stood out. He was very good with the bat and he was exceptional with the ball. So, these are the things that I want to commend CWI and making it possible for us to be playing so many games at the same time. We had the West Indies A going on. We had the West Indies Academy going up against Ireland while the senior team was getting ready to be in action and all of that. So, we're happy that the teams are playing, but when, especially the A team that we're going to draw players from, when they are playing, we definitely want to see the players stepping up some more, especially if they are full-time test players. So that is just something I wanted to throw in there, because we didn't really get a chance to touch on that much right after the A tour. So let me know what you all think, my people. Just continue to stay tuned to the channel, and later on today, I am definitely going to be giving you my playing 11 and a couple of keys to victory for the 4T20 game. Big up on yourself.